Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Coupe Maori playthrough. We managed to kind of get this campaign moving forward a little bit. One thing I noticed, we have 6 turns Rebellion here, 17 turns Rebellion here. That means that it's going to be better to move Victor over to the other city since he's going to be kicked out less often on that side. So we're just going to switch you two around. And then, as far as war goes, positioning-wise, we need to get a cannon up here and a cannon here. Those are our safest positions. We would probably want a melee unit like up here just to try to block somebody from coming from Kyoto and getting here. Anybody that has to go through here has to go through jungle, at least. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing for this war. We're working on colonialism right now, which will give us our fishing boats more. But we should go for mobilization afterwards. So, colonialism is fine. It'll get us some bonuses. Now, shipyards, that's so much production. I was going to say, do we prioritize the university just because we need science? I think we prioritize the shipyard first. Are there any wonders? We don't need the casa, but I think we should get the shipyard and then maybe work on casa if it's still around, because they're the only ones that can make it, and this will give plus 12 production per turn, so definitely worth investing in. We have 1,100 gold. There's nothing that we need to be buying right now upgrades for. So even this horseman, we could go pick up castles just to give them an upgrade, but I don't know if it's worth it. So let's see. Let's purchase a Maori. It doesn't help this place too tremendously, but it does give us a little benefit still. And then, what do we want you guys doing? Are we still giving ourselves a benefit for settler production? We are not. I knew you guys were making a settler in the past, but that was quite a while ago. We probably weren't giving you a benefit for it anyway. I don't think loyalty is going to be a concern over here once we knock down Kyoto, and we might have to get this in the mix. I think once we get those, we should be able to maintain some loyalty over here is my guess. We are in a heroic age here, so that's getting new cities out there is worthwhile if they can go to separate continents specifically. So we're on Atlantica. Pretty much anywhere around us is a separate continent, so that's an extra, bit of cash money. Let's get a theater. A Maori should be pretty valuable here because of all of the special tiles that are involved there. They don't look very special, but that one has a decent amount of them. All the floodplains and stuff, I believe, should give so floodplains, these things, they should all give it as long as they remain unworked. It's kind of a weird benefit to have for the Maori. It's like, you don't want to necessarily work everything. Oh, we should just purchase a monument to make our lives easier. Alright. So, as long as this place can maintain, it's going to help us with stability everywhere else. Let me get you, I'm going to get you this as well, just to give us, this is our pillar over here. This is our rock. We need it to do well. Do we want, I think we still want to maybe focus on trades featuring gold. So, trading with Uppsala. You need to heal, but there's no possibility for you healing right now. Regardless, I think I'm just gonna have you chill over here on alert just so you can stop our things from being destroyed again in the future. You know, now that we have these guys in cores, and we kind of are pushing Japan back, I'm happier about how the warrior monks are working out. I still don't necessarily think they were great. Well, let's get you healed. Where's your buddy at? He's coming along. He's on his way. So we need... What's our currently pearls are negated right now. That's what's going on there. We're gonna need a whole slew of more warrior monks to make these armies at some point, but how far away is that? 6 turns. It's at least like 25, 30 turns, somewhere in that range. That number will go down over time, obviously, but I haven't been taking Twilight Veil, and maybe this would work out okay against the AI. But I like the flanking bonus more than the random chance that the AI just doesn't get to attack your unit because they can't see them. Because they're a melee unit, I don't find it as useful. And they're not melee, we learned. But because they have to be adjacent to the other unit. That's what I mean. Alright, how are you doing over here? You can take a shot, right? It may not be preferable for you to take a shot, but I think you can take a shot right now. Do we have a horse buddy for you? No. We should probably get you a horse, buddy. What would you say about us purchasing a horse for our friend here? That way he at least gets a little gravity boost. So I really don't want to focus on this at all. I'd like to just bring everybody around to take on Kyoto. Obviously, I want to kill off any units that come through here. Caravel, can you do anything for us? We can go up here to attack this city. Now, what is your goal in life, my builder friend? Ah, there's some horses and some more horses to grab, so I think at least that's a respectable choice for you to make. This is outside of anybody's workable area, isn't it? It looks like it. Yeah, see, floodplains add to it with the Maori, so this place over here should get a lot of potential upgrades. He's alive. I didn't think he was gonna die. What? I don't care too much about it. I'll put 4 points in if nobody wants to heavily invest in coming after me. Then I'm fine with that. But if they... Oh! Who decided? 11 points! Japan... Christina! You wouldn't. Okay. Well, we're at war with her now. Which ain't no thing. It's not a problem. Let me just send you into the water to get up here. I'll have this man take a more bold path where he gets shot. I want him to be like right up here on this holy site, I think, to protect you. You guys squad up, there you go. And now he needs to get to this tile. So I kind of just need you to back up here so he can place himself. Ideally, we put them in at the same turn so that we don't have to worry. 3 turns rebellion. God, I hate this. Okay. Just letting you know. I don't respect this. This whole loyalty issue. I'm not a fan. Let's work on this lighthouse. Get us another trade route. Get us some more housing. Better sea resources. You have 2 builds. We can improve the fish, but that does make... I don't know if that's actually better. It makes it different. Let's go improve it anyway. Oh man, Tiny Huey. You know I want it. Let's go for it. And then we'll have you head up, get this ivory. You know what, forget this area. You come over here and help us. How about that, sir? Anything to be seen up in this vicinity? Doesn't look like it. Dude, our sight range is incredible. I love it. I want more diplomatic visibility so that we get those minor bonuses in combat. You gotta trade with Auckland. That's not the screen I wanted to look at. Let's see, Auckland. We need 1 more point for them to get them back on our side. Hat USA needs 2 points. 1 point so that they're not at war with us. Let's see. I guess I'll trade over with her now that we've lost our trade routes to Sweden, because Sweden decided to be a jerk. That will make our loyalty over here permanent for the emergency, at least. We have no issues with loyalty now here, so that's a great spot for Victor to be. He's not going to get ejected. He's going to give an aura of love around. So he can make it up onto this tile? He can make it and fire? Alright. The siege of Kyoto begins. Let's see. Let's get you guys working together. He's going to have to wait till next turn to sneak by here. I want you to get... I don't know how we're going to accomplish that. Hopefully he can just run past him in 1 turn now that he's directly adjacent, but we don't know. Or I don't know. You might know. I used the royal we, meaning me. So if we get more visibility, it's not a bad thing for our war efforts. Should think it'd be pretty good. What do we want to add into our mix? We have 20 gunpowder. Do we want to work on any troops to send in there, or do we want to maybe... This area is not good for settling. If we settled up here, that'd be pretty good, though. That would give us a little loyalty boost. Somebody suggested that, too. So let me go by that suggestion and maybe drop a city somewhere in here. Well, it should be a size 4, and it should be pretty good. Does he have a chance to trade for non-gold? Okay. It was just because I was filtered to gold. I thought he was, I thought we were at trade limit or something, and that was the reason. But that is not the case. So that's a good thing to know and be aware of. Alright, so... we don't need this siege tower involved in this mess. Let's get him out of any sort of harm's way that might come into existence. You should definitely get ancient walls. You're the source of a military emergency, so we want to try to give you every benefit you can. Not that I think anyone's actually going to be able to come after you. Let's see. I'm willing to have you take a hit from the city, just for experience purposes. Oh, get out of here. We don't want your barbarian kind in this region. 47 gold per turn, 8 hand mirror, robes of the guru. No. We finally hit the point in which we can take your capital, we can take everything else from you, and we're gonna take it. Units of the chosen promotion class gain +5 combat strength. New districts built by this player act as culture bombs. Okay, so if we're going for anything here, it would either be siege or it would be heavy cav, because those guys don't count as melee, so we don't want to get them involved. So siege or heavy cav. Let's do siege. I'm gonna vote for siege, and I'm gonna vote for myself for culture bombs. Not heavily, just a little bit. Nobel Peace Prize, diplomatic, generating diplomatic favor. That doesn't seem like our forte here. Too many people have problems with us. But we did win both of the other prizes here. So we're getting 3 per turn. With colonialism, we should be able to restore back a little more favor per turn. So we're actually potentially kind of in it. Now here it is. Okay, get him over. Yeah. Now, let's move you so that these guys can meet up. Quality. Beautiful work. How much hit points did you lost? A third of your hit points, so you can definitely just stay here and take one more shot for some more experience. Kind of a mean thing to do to you, but you know, whatever. It's my official stance on this. Are you alone? This musket man? He is alone. This guy's got a buddy. Okay, so let's make sure to buy him a friend. Warrior monks, you're just gonna hang out over here. Don't destroy anything, though. Be untoward. We're not that type of conqueror. We want to try to keep the city intact because we want to benefit from it and not have to just rebuild it. So we could mess with them, except they've got higher garrison defense right now, so they're gonna be next target, assuming that they're still at war with us. Would this tile just be better if I removed the farm? Oh, it's not floodlands, so the answer was no. All right, my bad. Okay, now you need to back up. Get out of here. We gotta deal with you. Oh, you've been dealt with. Good, good. Samurai can't handle our heavy cav. And these walls cannot stand up to our boys. Let me just, I was wondering if I was gonna move him up, but he's 46 defense. The warrior monks are 45 defense, so 46 means that, you know, the outcome would be pretty similar for taking a hit from a city defense. We need to get you forward is what we really need. So let's move him here so you can take a step closer, because you're going to be able to at least punish the troops. And punishing the troops is important. We're gonna have to deal with returning Tokyo to our control in a couple turns, it looks like. Maybe not. Maybe we'll take Kyoto next turn and we'll flip this thing around. But for the time being, let's assume that we are going to have to strike this thing down. We call it the seven-sided strike. That's what our monks use. They chose the wrong talent. I believe that's what it's called in Heroes of the Storm. The one that Karazim, one of his ults. Let's see. Frigga, where are you going, sir? Can you be of any use up here? No. So I guess we'll have you start rolling around this way. Meeting house. Alright, let's do this. In a couple more turns, I don't know if we have any more that need a Marais. You have your Marais, you have your Marais. You obviously have it. You don't have a theater, but you would like a Marais. But yeah, this war is looking a lot better right now. I'm feeling much more comfortable about it. I'm just gonna have you stay here. You're just basically a body protecting this bombard in particular. You should be fine just to hang here. Fortify. Fortify in this area. We'll move people around if we have to, but we should be able to take down that city, I think. We have a source of stone. Stone does not seem to care about the Marais. So this is gonna lose its bonuses. Wait, it didn't lose its bonuses. Am I... Hold on. I'm losing my mind. Can I lumber mill all these things and just make them better? And I've just been a fool? I thought the Marais... I thought the Marais only worked on Dude, I'm just a fool. To all the city styles with a passable okay. For some reason I thought they had to be unupgraded. So I should be able to make our forests better. Unless I was correct for some other reason and I don't remember. That's why I was leaving them all untouched, by the way. No, our horseman died. Doesn't really matter. I thought he would survive, but...
The key words are, remember that politics...
Why did I get it in my head that upgrading stuff with them... I guess it's... Maybe I was just thinking of the fact that you can't shop with them. Which is an entirely different thing, obviously. Okay, so this is gonna flip next turn. Unless maybe we get this in our control. Which we've done now. Keep city. So I don't know... Is there a way to get this to recalculate its loyalty? Anyway, we'll see where everything lies next turn. Do we have any governors that we might want to send over to this one in particular? To maintain? Are you in our capital? Is that what... You are in our capital. Oh, and we just made the settlers, so let me go ahead and move you. Pingala was neutralized, which is annoying. So that was a very quick siege. Now we need to get our... Like, Osaka's gonna be easy to take down. I guess this will be easy too. We just, The problem is you want the bombards probably down here for this one. Let me move him this way. Move you along. Is this actually gonna flip this turn? That's my question. It may. But at the same time, it may not. Where do I want you to go, sir? Do we like this little island? If you put the city on this side, then you can have a harbor in between two sea resources. It's acceptable. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Work on your monument, please. Then granary, watermill, walls. If they're all that fast to repair, it shouldn't be an issue. 2 envoys. I want Auckland on our side, and I want to bump you out of Hat USA for the era score. Alright, I guess you can start moving along this way. We had a spy in Kyoto, so he's gonna be, I guess, sent home. This man is about to level, so let's get him shot and get his level. If there's one thing the warrior monks have been effective at, they've been a decent source of fodder to absorb hits, you know. In your military in this game, I feel like you're not used to losing guys, which makes it feel a lot worse when you do start losing them. So this is the thing, right? These guys... Did upgrading these get rid of the bonuses? I'm still thinking about this whole Maori thing. Let me see what happens if I come... Actually, we have an amber source over here. I should just go get that. I'm just currently in the process of being extremely confused is all. Thinking things work one way when maybe they work another. Probably shouldn't stick you in Osaka because that's one of them that we're going to conquer quickly. If we want to move you into this thing so we can start getting more information, let's send you up to, like, Otsu. Oh, he's taking some heat. He's willing to make peace, but I'm not willing to accept it. Oh, we've stabilized loyalty. Just like that. It was easy as that, everybody. That's how you do it. So if we've stabilized loyalty, what do you want? Sweep? I guess sweeping wind, even though we don't really want you to attack twice. Once you get Cobra Strike, attacking twice would be nice. I'm gonna have you just go ahead and take this. It mostly heals you. This is a wood, so you're not gonna be able to fire from this tile. Oh, you gotta got, sir. Got him. Let's put you in the city. And then in one turn, we'll be able to buy another bombard. But oh man, I need you to get over here. Let's get you healed. And let's see, can we draw fire on warrior monks at all? Just get them some experience. They are getting better as time goes on, so there's that. I should probably purchase... Oh! We've lost Buddhism in a lot of these cities, so let me go ahead and fix that real quick. It's time to invest in some missionaries to restore Buddhism to the area. Because they can't make warrior monks anymore, and we got to get these warrior monks leveled up to armies. Once we get mobilization. 6 turns for a monument. Let's just work on that. And then probably you need your harbor. Everybody deserves a harbor in the Maori. No big deal. I feel like we've had relatively... I was wondering if he was actually going to be able to move along to there. What I was saying is I feel like we've had relatively stable volcanoes in this. We haven't had a whole lot of volcanic activity that's caused physical harm to our boys. But I loved that movement action. It was real good. So you need your Marais. Work on it, please. He's taking some heat. How much experience do you need, brother? You need 23 more. Okay, I need you guys to just, here, go over on this side. Can we smash these? They have a special ability preventing smashing. Okay. James Young, welcome to the team. Now we're gonna know where oil is, which is a relatively useful thing. I don't really know if we want to move you any closer, but I kind of want this field cannon to be able to fire upon them over yonder. For now, I think maybe some of you guys should... Hey, let's just make some space up here. If you're not highly important, give us a little room. I'm gonna have this guy try and chip away at this. You come over here and be a distraction. Or just hold this thing down. If we come here, they might shoot at you instead of shooting at the field cannon. Which would be preferable. So we're settling there. I mean, there's some potential for settling down here, even though it's just tundra grossness. Are we making a settler on this side still? 2 turns. Because we were talking about dropping a city over yonder. And I think yonder's still a good spot. What if we dropped a city in here? What if you were to go into here? I think it's worthwhile. We've got crabs. Like, so we would have a pretty good harbor right here. Decent, like a good campus right here. Yeah, let's go settle over here. This is your new home. We had to get you out of the city first. Actually, he might go over there since he's closer. Only barely closer. But I guess he's like a full turn closer. 2 Eurekas and reveals oil. So, no oil here. No oil in here. No oil. No oil. Come on, oil. We have to have some oil. Oh, there's some oil. Oh, there's some oil. All right, we've got opportunities for oil in the future. That's good. We at least have a couple. And I never did grab this coal, which I probably should have. So let me go queue up a builder. When did we know this coal existed? Was I just ignoring it for some time? I don't know when we got that techno... Dude, my mind is a scattered land right now. But that's okay, it's Sunday. It doesn't have to be doing anything particularly extreme. Let's get you converted back to Buddhism. Well, that didn't work out very well. Let's get more missionaries. We will convert this area back to Buddhism. Aha, you got it a little bit. We need you guys to be Buddhist, though. Very important business. At least once we get mobilization, then we want to be able to, you know, get a nice little crew going again. And to add to our cores. We got your back, buddy system style. Ooh, he got a little beating up here. That's not a trade, Tamiris. You should know better than that. Okay, you need to back up out of getting shot range. I want you to make it in. So I guess here, we'll move you to this tile. Then we'll move you in there next turn. So for this turn, we can have you take a step in here and just level up for your own safety. And let's make sure that nobody can sneak in and attack our bombard. He is obviously targetable by that encampment. Ferdinand Magellan? Hello, my friend. What are you here to bring to the table? Some sort of extra resource for us. I appreciate that. Alright, you gotta head down to maybe where this monk is standing. Let's continue our warrior monks being nearby. You probably shouldn't remain here, where you can be attacked by 3 things in one turn. Being attacked by one thing, that's acceptable. Okay, you guys good? Everybody good? I don't know where we want this siege tower to go eventually, but he'll move closer. +2 harbors. Maybe you're a commercial hub type of town. Have you ever thought about that? That maybe you're a commercial hub type of town? You might also be a harbor type of town in the future, because harbors are just kind of better than commercial hubs. So I don't know why I did that, other than we don't really have commercial hubs out here. Okay, take another shot. Get some more experience, my friend. It's a good... This is just a nice little spot for you to have all these things. Also, you're way more advanced at the Huey than me. We've just built a large circular base for it. You've got kind of a whole scaffolding system going. I'm just gonna need you to go ahead and stop there, brother. Let's get our listening post to continue getting all the deets about their units. Convert. He's done it. Now you convert. We're working on it. Come on now. What? So many charges and you still remain unconverted. And I don't like you remaining unconverted. Let's get more missionaries. This is for the good of the Buddhist religion. This is good for the good of the warrior monks. We have to keep Buddhism alive and thriving. Not just doing well, but thriving. Oh, he's coming down here to Desert Island. I don't know why he likes it, but you know, maybe they wanted to put down some resorts. What do you want to add to your arsenal here? And why is it amber? We're going for amber to add in to our capital. All right, what's the scoreboard look like right now? We're getting 101 science per turn. That could definitely use some more love. Scotland's at 152. Sweden's at 179. 73 for Norway. 68 for Japan. 114 for Tamiris. 55 for Matthias. 137 culture per turn. Tamiris is at 102. 101 for Robert. 101 for Matthias. 57 for Tokimune. 137 for Christina. So she's tied with us. And 72 for Norway. I'm feeling, pretty good about the state of things right now. How far off are we from getting... Mobilization is 3 researches away. A sum total of 16 turns right now, so probably a little less as we add more culture per turn over time, hopefully. That's going to be a big deal for us. That's going to be all these guys getting turned into armies, hopefully very quickly. The hardest part of upgrading things is maybe the gunpowder units where we don't have a ton of extra gunpowder to spend, but should be good. Score-wise, we're in first place with 775. Tamiris is in second with 699. The people we're at war with are Christina and Tokimune. They're at 616 and 580. 6 appears to be the highest number of tourists out there. 3 of 7 religions are Shinto, or civilizations are Shinto. And we are up to 5 of 20 diplomatic victory points. So, we're making good strides here. We have good loyalty, finally. The pieces are coming together. Wait, did I get... Hold on. I have a question. We haven't made it to flight yet. We are 20-something turns away from flight. That's where our observation balloons come into play, and that's going to be very big for us, because that's... Right now, getting our bombers into appropriate position is one of the most dangerous things, the riskiest things. But given the observation balloons, that's going to make that a lot easier to accomplish by giving them extra range. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.